Hi friends, welcome to Yuvaguru Maths Theory Lectures. We have theory and practical, two separate types of video lectures. In theory, we cover the concepts, and in practical, we cover the examples. Both this theory and practical together are useful for CBSE, ICSE, various state boards across India and outside India as well. Anyone who wants to understand maths better needs to download this Yuvaguru Maths Olympiad app. Let's focus on our today's topic. Today's topic is mensurations. What is mensuration? Branch of mathematics which is concerned about measurement of length, area and volume of a plane and a solid figure. Quite simple. Length, area, volume. That's it. Okay. It measures that only. Okay. All these are separate shapes, 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, everything. Okay. You might be knowing by now all these. Okay. Triangle, rectangle, parallelogram, then trapezium, cube, circle, this square, and this is cylinder. Perimeter and area of commonly known shapes means 1 meter equals to, see this you need to remember first. 1 meter 10 equals to 10 decimeter, and 1 decimeter equals to 10 centimeter. So 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. Similarly, centimeter to millimeter 10. So 1 meter equals to 1000 mm, right? Similarly for kilometers, 1 kilometer, then hectometer, 10 hectometer, then 1 hectometer, 10 decameter. So 1 kilometer, 100 decameter, and from decameter to meter, again 10. Okay. So the sequence is like this, from smaller to higher: mm, centimeter, decimeter, meter, then decameter, then hectometer, then kilometer. Okay. You need to remember these. These are the basics. Then area of a plane figure is a surface enclosed by its boundary. The unit is square of length, unit meter square, kilometer square. 1 square meter equals to 100 square decimeter. You need not remember all this. Once you remember the above table which I told you, square meter means what? Meter into meter. So 1 meter equals to 10 decimeter. 10 decimeter into 10 decimeter. So 100 square decimeter. Similarly for centimeter. So 10,000 square centimeter. You can read this. It's once you understand this table, everything else is easy. Okay. Shapes where area and perimeter are known. So rectangle. Perimeter is what? 2 into length plus breadth. What is perimeter? Total area, total length of the sides. Okay. Of any figure. So 2 into L plus B. Area is what? Length into breadth. Square is what? 4 into A, means 4 into side. Why 4 into side? It's same, 2L plus B, but L and B are same. So 2L and 4L it becomes, right? Area is A square, side square. Same logic of rectangle. Now triangle, sum of sides, right? Perimeter means, and area is half base height. Somebody calls this height as altitude. Parallelogram, 2 into sum of the adjacent sides, means this side plus this side into 2, because why? Parallelogram opposite sides are equal. Okay. So next is area. Area is what? Base into height. Circle, perimeter we call it over here as circumference, so 2 pi r, and area is pi r square. If you calculate it in terms of diameter, then pi d, and this is generally calculated in terms of radius only, pi r square. What is a trapezium? Quadrilateral with a pair of parallel sides, means only one pair of parallel sides, other sides are not parallel. Now if these two sides, non-parallel sides, are of equal length, remember equal length, then this is known as isosceles trapezium. If they are not, then it's not an isosceles trapezium. So area of trapezium can be found out by dividing the trapezium into two parts. Of the three parts depending on the 2 or 3 parts, depending on the size and shape. Okay. So see this trapezium, this 2 triangles and 1 rectangle. So half base height, and length into breadth. Okay, and then add them. So half hx, half hy, and a plus a into h. So add them, you will get it. This needs practice. You need to follow the practical videos of us. Now the trapezium can be this also, because the non-parallel sides are not equal. Then you divide it accordingly, whatever you get. See, this is divided into 1 square and 1 triangle. You add them, find the area and add them. A trapezoid's two bases are 10 meter and 6 meter, and it's 4 meter high. What is the area? What is the trapezoid? Trapezoid and trapezium are one and the same. Okay, remember this thing with, keep it in your mind. trapezoid, trapezium, one and the same. So these 10 and 6 means what? These are these non-parallel sides. This is this is 10, this is 6 parallel sides, and height is given as what? 4 meters. So this height is 4 meters. Now 10, 6, and what is given? What is the area? So it is given that it's a this isosceles trapezium. If it's an isosceles trapezium, then the area is half into height into a plus b, means 10 plus 6. So half into 4 into 10 plus 6, that is 32 square meters. Area of general quadrilaterals, means which we don't know whether the side is same or whatever it is. Divide them into as many regular shapes possible, triangle, rectangle, whatever you can do it, and whatever is easier for you, and then find the areas of each separate part and then add them, right? Here it's divided into triangles, so find the area of each triangle and add it. Okay, what is the area of a rhombus? What is a rhombus? Rhombus means it's similar to parallelogram, but all sides are equal. So area of rhombus is half into d1 into d2, means half into this AC into dB, because the rhombus, in a rhombus the diagonals are perpendicular to each other and they bisect each other. See this, the area of rhombus is 240 square centimeters, one of the diagonals is 10, find the other diagonal. Half d1 d2, 240 equals to 1 upon 2 into 10 into d, right? This is what we have to find. So just solve this, you will get d equals to 45 centimeter. These are all theory practical videos. We have solved them many times in our practical sessions. Okay, follow them. Now areas of polygons. If we have more than 4 sides, means pentagon, hexagon, then what we do? We can derive the area of the polygon by using the same approach, dividing it into triangles and quadrilaterals. Divide them into as many smaller shapes as possible. Smaller means what? Triangle and quadrilaterals. So we know the areas and we can find out for each and then add them. Okay. Now solid shapes. Solid means 3-dimensional. Solid shapes are 3-dimensional. We can identify common 2-dimensional figures on the faces, right? We can see the 2-dimensional 1, 2, 3, and we can find the areas and add them. It is a cube which has square shapes on all its faces, right? Then cylinder. It is a cylinder and has circular figure as a basis, and this is the height. So area of this circle and then find the area of this surrounding. 2 pi r into h, and this area of circle pi r square 2 times, right? You will see this in practical videos. Now volume, surface area in case of solid figures. Volume and surface area. See this. Volume means inside part. Surface area means this outside part. Surface area of a solid is the sum of the areas of its faces. Lateral surface area means, lateral means this, only side, no top and bottom. Okay. The faces excluding the top and bottom make the lateral surface area. Volume means area of space occupied by the 3-dimensional object is called as a volume. Means whatever how much water you can fill in this, that's a volume. Okay. You can read this. It's just an extension, nothing more. So volume 1 centimeter cube means 1 milliliter means 1000 mm cube. Remember these. 1 liter 1000 ml. These are all thumb rules. It's not exact figure, but we calculate while taking it in maths. We use these thumb rules. 1 liter 1000 ml means 1000 cm cube. Then 1 meter cube 10 raised to 6. Now this you can derive 10 raised to 6 centimeter cube and 1000 liters. 1 dm cube 1000 centimeter cube and 1 liter. Now what is dm? Dm means decimeter. How to find the surface area and volume of solid figures? Surface area is area of the faces. So we need to find the area of each of the faces and then sum them, add them. See this, area of each of the faces and then add them. In case of cuboid, all faces are rectangle. These are all rectangles. Just find the area of each rectangle and add them. So surface area equals to 2 into area of rectangle having length and breadth as h and b, plus 2 into area of rectangle. This is all given, you can just find out. 2 into L plus L into H, right? 2 times. Why? Because this side and that side. Similarly 2 into B into H, this side and that side. Similarly this 2 into L into this B, top and bottom. Okay, just add them, LB, BH and LH. Take the combinations. Volume is the space occupied by the solid figure. We can measure it by counting cubes in the space. Cubes means you divide this into equal number of cubes and count the cubes. Okay. Now this is all theoretical. In practical exam, you don't go on dividing it into cubes. Use the formulae, right? So volume of a solid is area of base into height. So area of this base L into B into this height. That is the volume. Okay. Surface area and volume of cube and cuboid. So what is the difference between cube and cuboid? Here all are squares. Here all are rectangles. Okay. Not all actually. Almost these four faces are rectangles and this can be squares. Okay. Now surface area of cuboid of a length L, breadth B and height h. So 2LB plus BH plus LH. Surface area of cuboids 2 into lateral surface area. 2 into L plus B into H. Lateral means no top and no bottom area. These remaining areas. Okay. Now diagonals of cuboids. Square root of L square plus B square plus H square. This L square this much only, yeah, it will be this much only. Root of L square plus B square plus H square. That's it. This remaining part ignore it. Volume of cuboid LBH, length into breadth into height. Length of all 12 edges of the cuboids 2 into L plus B plus H. Surface area of the cube of side L. Cube and cuboid means what? Just LBH make it same. So it becomes cube. 6L square. Lateral surface area of the cube 4L square. Diagonal of the cube L into root 3. Why? Because here LBH will be same. So L square, L square, L square, L square out and 3 in. So L root 3. Right? Only L root 3. Forget all this. Ignore all this L3 and everything. These are all printing mistakes. Volume of the cube L cube. Surface area and volume of a right circular cylinder. Right circular cylinder means circle, circle, and this is height. Radius is the radius of a circular base is called the radius of the cylinder. That's okay. Height is the length of the axis of the cylinder is called the height. This is the axis, means this height. Lateral surface. The curved surface joining the two bases of the right circular cylinder is called this curved surface. This area and this area, this height is joining. This is known as a curved surface. Okay, means what? Suppose if I cut this, let's say this, I cut this over here and make it a straight rectangle, then it will be, this length will be how much? 2 pi r and this height will be h, right? So curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r into h. 2 pi r this circumference into h, 2 pi r h. Total surface area of the cylinder, this curved surface plus this top area and bottom area. So 2 pi r this h into 2 pi r square, because pi r square 1 and pi r square 2. So 2 pi r square. So it is 2 pi r into h plus r. It's combined. Volume of the cylinder, area into height, pi r square into h. Right? Now 2-3 examples. Find the height of the cylinder whose radius is 14 and the total surface area is 1936. So radius is given and what is required? Surface area is given. Okay. Pi is to be assumed as 22 by 7. Remember, pi is 3.142 or 22 by 7. It will be given in exam. If not given, then 22 by 7 is used as a thumb rule. Let the height be h. Radius is given as 14. So total surface area is what? 2 pi r into h plus r. Just now we saw this. Okay. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r into h plus 14 equals to 1936. Solve this. You will get h equals to 8. You might be knowing how to solve this. We need not go into the details. Okay. For a cuboid tank, in which situation you will find the surface area and which situation you will find the volume. Okay. Means where to find the surface area, where to find the volumes. To find how much water it can hold, volume, right? Then number of cement bags required to plaster it. Plaster means side, surface, so surface area. To find the number of smaller tanks that can be filled with water from it. So volume again means water to water, right? So that was the theory on mensurations. Download Yuvaguru Maths Olympiad app from Play Store to get these videos, tests, question banks with explanations directly on your mobile. These video lectures contain theory and practical, two separate types of video lectures. In theory we cover the concepts and in practical we cover the problems. So both this theory and practical together are useful for CBSE, ICSE, various state boards across India and outside India as well. Anyone who wants to understand maths better needs to download this Yuva Guru Maths Olympiad app. Follow us on Facebook on this link. WhatsApp us on this number for any query related to purchases. Keep studying, keep watching. Thanks.